Welcome back to the Flow with Tarot segment on Unleashed Magic. If you have not noticed, I have changed the title of this channel. It was Magic in Motion, but I felt that Unleashed Magic was more fitting. The topics are the same and will continue to be the same. I will have still the vlog style videos where I will show my travels. I will show how I apply my magic to my travels. I will show where I visit new metaphysical shops that I run into, and I will take you in the shops with me. I will still have that. And I will still have regular videos where I give you tips on how to infuse your spiritual practices into your everyday life, right down to your makeup application. Okay, so still the idea is still magic in motion, but I'm calling it unleashed magic. Okay, so we are still here, still have some more tarot cards to go through, and I'm just choosing one. No rhyme or reason. We're talking about the card, remember? So we have the Hanged Man, okay? The Hangman, the Hangman, the Hangman, the Hangman. What I am feeling right now with this Hangman is there's introspection here, and there's also a level of confusion as well. And that confusion is coming in because you have your ears open, you have your mouth open, you have your energy open to too many people, too many opinions, too much advice, dare I say too much advice, leaving you to feel confused. No one can make you confused, but you feel confused. And this Hangman card is reminding you that you need to trust yourself more to go into deep introspection. The reason why I'm saying it that way is because you can go into deep introspection still carrying all of that noise from the outside. So yeah, you're within yourself, but you're confused. So stop talking to a bunch of people. Be more selective about who you are giving your energy to, in whatever way that looks like. Be more mindful of who you share your plans with. Yes. Be more mindful about who you are getting advice from, who you're listening to get strategies from. And I want to say strategies in air quotes because, and I've said this has come up before with another card. What strategy has worked for another person may not be aligned for you. On the surface, it could look practical, but not practical for you. It is not aligned with you, so it may not work for you. So be more mindful of that as you go into deep introspection. That will learning, getting into the practice of trusting yourself, trusting your inner wisdom, that will unhook your energy from confusion. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine knowing And knowing goes beyond belief. But imagine knowing that everything that you would face, whether it's a challenge, a decision, a business decision, I don't know, a move decision, a creative decision, that the answer has already been activated because the answer is already within you. Now, does that mean that you'll never get outside advice? No. But it means that you will go inward first. And then, if outside advice is what you need, then you will be guided to that person or those people or a book or whatever it is that is necessary. And also know this, you don't have to be confused. You don't have to be confused. A lot of people bring on confusion. They bring on confusion within themselves because you'll hear people say, well, I just wish I knew what to do, or I don't know what to do. Well, imagine if you keep saying, I don't know what to do. Well, that is going to be your reality. Simply put, but that's what it is. So you have to think, well, do I always want to be in the energy of I don't know what to do? Of course not. You want to be sure. You want to be confident in your choices. You want to be confident in your actions. If you want that to be your reality, then that is what you need to declare. That is what going internal is going to do for you. So you don't have to be confused. And now you may be saying, well, what if the confusion comes up? Yeah, this is not about, okay, recognize the confusion. It's not about you bypassing that or expressing that. But examine the confusion. See what the root cause of it is. Because let me tell you, sometimes you can be sure about something. You're sure you're going to take this action. You know this is what it is. You may even be nervous to take the action, but you still know that that action is the right thing for you. And then all of a sudden, you may talk to somebody, you may hear something, you may hear a song, you may see something blasted, an advertisement or something. It could be anything. And all of a sudden, all that confidence, that sureness that you were feeling, all of a sudden you don't feel it anymore. Because you got off track. You weren't being mindful of what you were taking in. And you get to reserve your energy for your knowing, so to speak. You get to reserve your energy for your knowing so that there isn't any of your energy left to latch on to confusion. Confusion is a distraction. Confusion is a distraction. And you can do regular rituals for yourself to what words am I reaching for? You can do rituals for yourself that when you know for sure of something, when you know for sure of an action, that there's nothing, that there's no one, that there's no energy that can come in to throw you off balance, that there is no space for confusion. You can do actually, a regular ritual. You could even do a monthly ritual at the first of the month where you know, Okay, whatever your practice is, maybe you already have a practice for the first of every month, but maybe you implement this practice where any action that you take, you're sure that it's aligned with your soul, that it's aligned with your spirit, and that nothing can come in that says otherwise. Confusion is not allowed, or however you like to word that. But I would suggest you implement that. Implement that at the first of the month. Why am I saying the first of the month? Because, at the first of the month, the slate there's this newness, new energy that is in the air. Okay. There's new opportunities that you can set yourself up for. There's new actions you could take. All right. And you want to set yourself up so that you take those actions with a clear mind, with a clear head, to achieve the greatest result, the highest results. And you want that to be your norm for the new month and beyond. You could even do really, all it takes is just one ritual. And you set yourself up for life, for that to be your norm, for that to be your standard. And the ritual that you do would just be a reminder to you, to help you remember what your standard is and the standard that you set for yourself. That you do have clarity in all the actions that you take, that you do have clarity in whatever challenge comes up, that you do have clarity to know what working to do if one needs to be done, that you do have clarity with who you need to talk to or reach out to, that you do have clarity in every single part of your life. So, and I just realized today I can't believe that June will be Monday? So maybe that's why I'm thinking of the first of the month for that. But the Hangman. So let me know what your takeaways are. Clarity is your standard, period.